In an unassuming part of Honolulu, we visited a small multi-generational tofu manufacturer, Aloha Tofu Factory. The company has been in business since 1950 and at their current location at Akepo Lane since 1976. We sat down with this man.
My name is Paul Uehara. I am the president / custodian of Aloha Tofu Factory,
where Paul goes over the history of his family-run business.
Our company, at least with our family, started in 1950. My grandfather, he had an opportunity to take over a small little tofu factory from his friend. The friend happened to be operating a small tofu shop, I guess, and a pig farm. And both of them are really full-time jobs. So he kind of offered my grandfather, and my grandfather took up that opportunity. And they had 6 children, so 4 boys and 2 girls. That was the second generation. And so eventually, actually, they all joined the business, and they all worked in the factory. So it really was a family business. And growing up, my cousins and my sisters, we all kind of went through the factory working. And I guess I'm the only one left who decided to continue with it. From high school, you start thinking about what your future is going to be like, what you want to do. And I thought, at least just personally myself, I thought, if nobody else wants to come and take over in the next generation, my cousins or my sisters, then I would be willing to come back. So I thought, as long as there was somebody else to continue on this I guess a legacy, but it became a little bit more than that. Then I would, just continue and do other things. But if there wasn't a lot of interest and I thought there was a chance for me to come back, then I would join the family business.
Their unique logo pays homage to its founders, Tsuruko and Kame-Saburo Uehara.
Actually, the original logo was, I think, developed by my father, and it was kind of to honor my grandparents. So if you look on the outside of our factory, or if you see this logo, you can see there are 2 animals, and they're very traditional Japanese animals. One is, I'm not sure if you could take a look, but one is a turtle, and then one is a crane. And the reason for that is my grandparents, my grandfather's name was Kame-Saburo. So Kame in Japanese is turtle, and my grandmother's name was Tsuruko. And Tsuru is Japanese crane. And in Japanese folklore, it's a very lucky combination, the Kame and Tsuru Kame. To me, it's kind of a way to always remember my grandparents, the founders, and also, the Tsuru, the crane, is kind of eternally hugging the Kame in a way, yeah.
Influenced by Kyocera's founder, Kazuo Inamori, who believed in small, empowered work groups, Paul shared a secret employee spot in the back of the factory to help them relax and get away.
What we decided to do is make it an extra break room for the workers. So,
whoa,
tatami mat.
Oh my God!
So it's new, smells new. But during the summer, can't beat tatami, yeah.
Aloha Tofu is the biggest maker of tofu in Hawaii. They make 2,500 to 3,000 blocks a day. Not only regular tofu is popular, they make several products and are the only maker of natto in Hawaii.
So our basic product line really hasn't changed very much since my dad's time, the second generation's time. We have a firm, we have a soft tofu. We don't have different levels of firmness. It's just kind of a medium, middle of the road kind of firm. And then our soft is it's called a juten style, which means the process is that it's poured into the container as soy milk with a coagulant, and it's sealed, and then it coagulates into a tofu itself. And that technology my dad brought over, back, 30 years ago, maybe more. And I think we're still the only company in the States actually that does that. Japanese company, they do that all the time. They have many companies like that who do that process.
When we spoke with Paul, he felt very confident in the future.
It's nice. It's a very nice thing to say, like, you know, there's a legacy from, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 generations. As for the future, you know, our focus now is not on our family and, you know, what's good for the family. The focus is really on what's good for our employees, our partners. We call them partners, our employees, and the community. You know, how we can continue to serve the community with fresh tofu products.
And we hope that Aloha Tofu serves this community for years to come. This is Greg Valoria for Nichi Bei Cafe.